Hey guys, hope you're doing well today. Today we're going to talk about the solutions to 9, 10, 11, and 12 on the Unit 8 review. In number 9, it asks us to find the probability that a randomly chosen gym student plays basketball or football, and we're given a few different probabilities of the different events occurring. And so I am highlighting the different probabilities. Basketball and football is 0.05, basketball is just 0.3, and then playing only football is 0.25. Now, how I go about and why I wrote the formula for the probability of basketball union football, that means one or the other or both, I am remembering that I need to add the probability of the two events individually and subtract the overlap, basically, which we already kind of talked about in our previous discussion, the first video of problems 1 through 4 on this review. So the probability that a randomly selected student plays basketball is 0.3, plus the probability that they play football is 0.25, but I need to subtract the overlap, which is 0.05, and so I end up with 0.5 chance that a randomly selected student plays basketball or football, which you can write as 0.5 or 50% as well, or 1/2 if you would really like. All right, number 10. You're given that the following events are dependent. You're given the probability that a student eats breakfast is 0.8. The probability that a senior will eat breakfast and get over 6 hours of sleep is 0.2. What's the probability that a high school senior will get over 6 hours of sleep given that the person ate breakfast? All right, so the word given tells me I need to use the formula for conditional probability. And if you remember, that is the probability of both things occurring divided by the probability of B occurring. And so I'm going to start out with the probability that a student will eat breakfast and get over 6 hours of sleep, which is 0.2, divided by the probability of the second event, which is eating breakfast, 0.8. When you calculate that, you should get 0.25, 25%, or 1/4. If we were in class, I would say, any questions? Hopefully, if you have questions, you're asking your teacher via email or remind, and feel free to back this video up and watch it again. Number 11, you have a bag that contains 5 gray tiles and 2 blue tiles. You reach in the bag and pick a blue tile. Without replacing it, what's the probability that your second pick will be gray? So we're just finding the probability that we will pick a gray tile the second draw. So on the first draw, I originally had 7 different tiles to choose from. But on the second draw, all right, I have not replaced the first tile that I drew, and so I only have 6 tiles to choose from. All right, on the first draw, it says I picked a blue tile, meaning I only have 1 remaining in the second pick of tiles that is blue, and I still have 5 gray out of the total 6. So I'm going to say that I have a 5 out of 6 chance to pick a gray tile on the second draw. It's not asking us for any compound probability here, just the probability of what the second draw would, if it was gray. Number 12, you have 3/4 of your friends babysit for extra money, 2/3 of your friends babysit and pet sit. What is the fraction of your friends pet sit given that they babysit? That word given there tells me I need to use the conditional probability formula. And so I'm going to take the probability of them doing both pet sitting and babysitting, which is 2/3. And I'm going to divide it by the probability of just the second event, which is babysitting. And so I'm going to divide that by 3/4. 2/3 divided by 3/4, you should get 8/9. So 8/9 of my friends pet sit given they babysit. Hope you are having a great day. See you back here shortly for the solutions of 13 through